It's a great downtown location, so there's lots of amazing amenities around as well.
The management hierarchy or structure is very established and very supportive.
Terrific staff.
I love coming to work. You know, it's something that hasn't changed in all the years I've been here.
Hello, I'm Robert Pugh of Coldwell, Rhodes & Company here in Ottawa, Ontario. I'm assuming that you're here because you'd like to have a successful career in real estate. What I'd like to do is share with you some of the answers that I currently receive from people that are very successful as to what has made them successful in a career in real estate. Your earning potential. It's the obvious one, but realistically, there is no limit on the amount of money that you can realistically make in real estate. It comes down to basically how you apply yourself, the contacts that you have, and the contacts that you can make in real estate, and how hard you are really willing to work. Real estate basically has, realistically, an unlimited earning potential. Freedom of time. I found that most successful realtors are not the type of realtors that like to be told what to do. More so, they do like to manage their own time, and they're very successful at doing that. Flex time is such that you can choose to work the hours that are most appropriate for you to work. Could be family needs that are going to dictate that you might want to work between 4 and 8 o'clock p.m., let's say, as opposed to being an early bird. Some of my agents like to be in first thing in the morning at 7 o'clock and be on the phones by 8 so they can catch people before they go to work. Flex time is very useful for a lot of people. Freedom of movement, in the sense that in a traditional role or a traditional career, you'd likely be attached to a desk to a certain degree. In real estate, there's probably a large advantage in the sense that you are not as successful being in the office as you are being out in front of people. You're not tied to a desk. There is certainly a desk component that's required. There's a fair amount of paperwork that is required, but you are not, in the classical sense, attached to the desk. Most of your work, I would say 75% of it, is going to be with a client, probably in the field, in a home, showing them properties. People, and as we've talked about, most of your time's being spent with property, showing people homes. People are really where you want to be. Your most successful agents are in front of their colleagues, their friends, their peers, more of the time, and how you use your time is really the critical factor here. Long-term personal wealth. Obviously, being in real estate is going to give you an opportunity where you're going to be more involved with people that are looking for property for income purposes, and that also serves ourselves as well as realtors. Basically, a realtor can have their own portfolio of real estate. Obviously, you could be running rental or income properties, and it serves as an excellent way to create long-term wealth. Obviously, we're doing it for investors. There's obviously no reason why you won't be doing it for yourself as well. Building that long-term wealth of a real estate portfolio to support yourself in the future. And the obvious reasons for it, real estate really does not have a retirement plan, but the most successful realtors are those that are likely developing real estate portfolios on the side as well. To sum up real estate, I would have to go back to a favorite quote of Andrew Carnegie, who said 90% of all millionaires became so through real estate, and it really is still true today. Real estate is all around us, we can't get away from it, and everyone wants obviously a roof over their head. So it is an industry that is here to stay, obviously. One of the other famous questions that I do get from a lot of people that are thinking about getting into real estate is this a good time? I think one of the things I've noticed most in my 20-plus year career is that those that enter the industry when the times are not quite as good, when the times are a little bit tougher, do tend to stay longer. People that have entered the industry in the last 3 or 4 years have entered at a time where the real estate market was actively progressive and increasing all the time. So is it a good time to get into real estate? It always is. So without a doubt, if you'd like any further questions in regards to getting into real estate or what a real estate career would be like, please feel free to call me, Robert Pugh, Sales Manager for Coldwell Rhodes, and I'll be happy to see what I can do to help you get into a successful career in real estate. Thank you for your time.